Get going. Today we are camped out the back of Lithgow, right above the Alibaba Cave. First up today we'll be descending down the 9-mile track to find the cave with a goal of finishing up the Lithgow trip at the Spanish Steps.
A very cold night at camp last night, but the wind was like we had all these little mini tornadoes coming in every 30 minutes or so that was quite crazy. But cool morning, but exciting day ahead. So first up, I think we're going to unload our cars a little bit because there's a really cool, very steep, rocky track just next to camp here. So unload the cars, make them a little bit lighter because it is that steep and that rock steppy. I think every bit of weight out will help. And once we've gotten through that, I think we're off to Spanish Steps, which is a bucket list track. I've seen so much and heard so much about this track. I can't wait to get there and give that a go. And all going well, this afternoon we're hitting the road to start heading back home.
Solid place. I'm loving Lithgow.
Grubs up.
What do you got? Oh, stop it.
Get on there. There we go.
Yes. This will get us going. I needed this. We're a bit secondhand. We needed this, I think.
Some of us more than others.
No.
No. How can you not do it? You just don't do it. Let it happen.
Yep. It's given me confidence for the track this morning.
Too excited to speak. Nice hot breakfast. Big thank you to Hitch for this one.
Just go to this cave down here. It's easy drive.
Well, that's what I told you guys, and I'm really proud of you guys for committing to do it. I'm committed to watching.
It's a proper hill, and you know, Solve Off-Road, I mean, you guys build cars for tracks like this. Yeah. So you don't have to do this at all. It's a nice walk down to the cave. You can get a photo. So
a hard walk.
But
well, we had a good strategy meeting. We're going to send 2 cars down. We've got a winch set up. We've got the steps. We've got the full plan ready to go. Me and Darren might go second. You might go on your own. We don't know. We need to see what's happening.
Yeah.
But do not do this without a plan, and do not do this if you have no idea what you're doing. Do not do this at all.
No recovery gear. Don't do it with no recovery gear, and don't do it on your own.
This is going to be an epic run. I can't wait to see you boys do it. You ready?
I can't wait.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Are you ready? Let's get it done.
Let's go.
About to go down a track called 9 Mile, which is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's extremely steep with just rock step after rock step, and then it opens out from the forest to this huge mountainside, which is just open. It's just rock. And so the intimidating and very dangerous thing about this track is that there's nothing to stop you. If you roll or lean or your car gets away from you, you're not stopping, and you're like 300 meters down the rock to your death. So it sounds dramatic, but it's actually how it is. There's a horrible step in to begin with as well. So
doesn't feel off either. It doesn't feel off camber. Nah, it's good. I get we're steep, I feel in this, but it's not bad.
Rear lock on?
Yeah, I just got the rear on just to hold me up a touch. Yep. Just take the outside sort of thing. I think I'm going to stay on that when we're coming up too, by the looks of it.
Yeah, tight the head over left. You're just going to want to put against that rock. As the team descend down to the cave, the first thing you'll notice is there's very few trees which you can winch from, which is why we are all driving in tandem so we can use each other just in case. Alright, stage one, first car down. That's a lot of grip. It's not as hard as it looks coming down. I think we get Chris. It is a 2-car hill in case they need each other. There's no winching. I can already see Chris, so I'm going to go up and help him. Hey mate, on the way up.
Here we go, dropping in. All right. Straight into a challenging first track. Not even a warm-up drive. Just crawling down. So I've got the rear locker on, front locker's off obviously because I'm turning a lot, but rear locker on, first gear locked, low range, just crawling down, trying to stay off the brakes as much as possible, letting the gear work and the tyres do it. You don't want to jam on your brakes, that's going to then lock you up and spin you. So with the shaly stuff, you want to keep the wheels rotating, keeping off the brakes, modulate as needed, but try your best to stay off the brakes. That's the best thing to do.
I got both cars where I want them. Chris in recovery mode if we need to get Nick up. Then Nick will wait here if Chris can't get up. So 2-car hill. The other thing, Nick popped a little bit of air out one of the bees because it's very shaly. So when you get to the bottom, before the hard stuff, he's rechecked it all, put a bit of pressure in, now he's meant. Hey mate, you ready to come up?
Coming up.
All right, we're ready for you. As Nick starts to ascend back up the hill, you'll see Chris is just there waiting just in case Nick needs to use his winch.
Righto. What goes down must come up, I guess. Can someone spot my line?
Right hand down. Right down. Beautiful, Chris. Easy. You got a step now.
All right. Yes.
Okay, climbing, give it a little bump. Nice.
So this is a stupidly fun hill.
Get done.
So this is the erosion on the track into the caves. No chance. I mean, there's lines, but not worth it. Park up here where we know we can get out and down. Walk to the cave, check them out.
We've got to get to this cave, but I can walk. It's crazy.
It's all happening.
This is the cave I'm trying to get to. I'm stoked to be here.
Just simply wow. Like, this is insane. I mean, full driving is awesome, but finding places like this just absolutely epic.
Mate, this gorge, this cave absolutely made my day. I think we get a few cars up the top and have some lunch.
Absolutely.
Well, that's it. That's the end of this little track we'll be on.
Oh, so good. I was talking about it all night. I was so keen to do it. I didn't think Nick was going to do it, and then he got down the chimney. Everyone had a crack. What do you reckon, Nick?
Yeah, mate, that was a crazy track. It was really good. I'm stoked that we drove it too, and the traction on it was just brilliant.
Yeah, I think that's got to be up there with, I reckon it's probably up there as one of my favourite tracks of all time.
Shame we couldn't camp down there, but definitely good we got to see it.
Well, Chris, I think Spanish Steps is the last thing on the list of Lithgow, mate. Are you pretty excited?
Oh yeah. Looking forward to last track of the day.
On the way to Spanish Steps, and we've got a problem. The front panhard rod, the bottom bolt has come clean out, and so we have no steering. So we're going to get under there. I'm going to pull the top bolt out and put that in the bottom hole, and then I'm going to use a trailer hitch pin in the top. Hopefully that'll hold, and we can keep going. Thankfully, we had a bloke like this with us, Nick from Solve Off-Road, who solves off-road problems, I suppose. Certainly he solved this one. Simple solution, but brilliant. Well done, mate. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Really appreciate it. Let's keep going.
The track down to the Spanish Steps is pretty wild. I mean, we heard it wasn't too bad, but it's step after step after step. So we've left hitched at the top. We're going to give them directions to meet us back at the highway. Everyone here is really keen to see the Spanish Steps. It's just a couple more drop-ins, and then we're going to loop back through the creek, and then I'm pretty sure they're going to be there. We're all going to have a try. It's getting dark. This is a bucket list track for us. So we're just going to do it. We might not be able to film it and show you guys, but hey, we're in Lithgow. We've driven all the way from Queensland to check these tracks out, so we're going to check them out.
How much do you like downhill, buddy? Your face lit up down there. You're like, woo!
All right, it is 5:10 in the afternoon. We've just arrived now at the Spanish Steps. So it looks like we are doing Spanish Steps in the dark, and who knows what time that'll finish. Let's see what happens.
Well, at the base of the Spanish Steps, that is a heck of a ride to get down here. I can tell you folks one crazy fact: don't bring a camper trailer. Harder than we thought. We're going to push on through because once you're in the valley, it's probably easy to come out the other side. So might be another night run. Otherwise, going to be home tonight. First up, we have the tour leader Nick, who has driven the Spanish Steps multiple times. And I can tell you, when it was my turn to look up to the top, it was very intimidating, particularly in the wet and at night. There is no room for error. Well done, fellas. Well done.
So very, very wet, very, very slippery, dark. It's really hard to see his wheels, spot the line, very noisy. I think we're going to winch him. I think it's safe to bet winch him. Barney, let's just winch him.
Okay, I've done a rollover before in Jeep track, now I'm getting the GBs. I can't see anything. The boys are confident I can just come a little more, but it's really, really slippery and I'm not certain, so hey, let's get a winch out. Let's do it safely, let's get home tonight, but Spanish steps, my God. Not at night, folks. I'm glad that is over. Heebie-jeebies, best thing you can do, throw it a line, couple of spotters. Not bad. Now, let's just get out of this place. Oh, man.
God damn it, here goes nothing.
Alright, come on. Sambo, how are you feeling?
Look, it went about as well as I thought it would, which is, you know, not, I got up a couple of steps, which I was happy with. I didn't think I'd get up any. So, you know, it's okay. I'm really keen to get the whole way up. I don't know, I'm not going back, so I've got to go this way, and I just hope that rear tyre holds out.
Could have a big slice up on the inside of the sidewall, or the inner bead could have popped off. We will see. Once we know, yeah, we'll work it out. Switch out a wheel and tyre, or fix it here.
Oh, we could have done this at the bottom of the hill. I would have seated nicely.
Yeah.
So I was really looking forward to getting out on the highway and start making my way back to Brisbane. One more track. That's going to be the title of this video, one more track.
I'm itching for a drive. Always a little bit of waiting at the end of Convoy, but that's okay. We get up there in the end.
What a weapon.
Look at that!
So on this trip, Barney bought the old Hilux as the camera car, and Spanish Steps, he has the heebie-jeebies because he took a bad line. So I think in homage to old Barney, he's got to drive the Hilux up this hill, and maybe we'll see the Berserker.
Used to drive up this, but what we could do with some lockers and some skills. But this old girl, she's pretty comfy. I'm relaxed here. When they're winching and you're sitting, it's so good. It's so good. Just lie back and relax.
Don't want to break the CVs in a car that's in retirement. So, winching up the hill is going to be faster than repairing CVs at the bottom of Spanish Steps.
Go again, keep going. Oh, we're spinning the cable on the drum, super common. You pull a bit too much cable off, or it loosens up, or it gets really wet, it can just slip on the drum and pull the end of the rope off. But we'll have to just get it sorted and yeah, get this thing up.
Tried to wrap it, tried to tie it, no luck. I don't know. I think we might be bringing a car down to winch it up. Or trying to reattach the rope to that splice somehow. Someone get a campfire going.
I got a bit of a deja vu feeling about coughs at the moment, folks. Winch problems, car problems, night runs. Spanish Steps, they said it'd be fun.
So we're just going to try and get the winch cable reattached to the drum, spool it back on. We're going to shorten up the line pull a bit so we get a bit more rope on the spool, and fingers crossed we get this camera car up this climb. Alright, well let's see, we've got it hooked back up, let's see if it's going to work.
Well, there was a big hill that took a lot of big work from the whole team, and that was the last car up. So thanks to Nick, Chris, and Jake for fixing that winch.
Because that could have been a very long night otherwise.
No, it's just
Okay.
a slightly less long night.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it was certainly harder than it needed to be for sure. The old girl still got her, but hey, she just needs a little bit of tender love and care sometimes. But here we are, top of the Spanish Steps. One more challenge left. Do you want me to be as loud as possible too? Yeah, I love the Spanish Steps.
Barney!
Yes, Chris.
Hurry up, I'm running out of battery.
Okay, run out of battery. Let's f***ing go!
Alright, go.
Good. Lithgow, everything you want.
How
All
many-
drive tracks,
Caves.
mate, Spanish Steps.
Oh no.
Nick, thanks for taking us around.
Anytime, anytime.
I had so much fun, this is crazy.
So good.
I am looking forward to getting home. Who wants to go home?
Well, I don't know. It was the best trip of my life, I think.
Sambo wanted to do the steps. I think he wants to turn around and do them again.
I winched the steps. I didn't drive it.
That was awesome. I thoroughly love Lithgow, guys. I think we just get on home because it is getting late and it is cold.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Let's go.
Well, if you really love Lithgow, guys, make sure you check out all our other videos on the Built for Off-Road channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button because this has been a heck of a trip.